Thank you, Hillary. Thank you, UN Watch, for this opportunity and for putting this um, press brief together. I just want to share and my colleague Rodriguez the outrage for even considering countries like Sudan and Venezuela to sit on a Human Rights Council. I would like to just seize this brief opportunity to make a case against the re-election of Sudan to the United Nations Human Rights Council. As mentioned, my name is Mutasim, a Sudanese from Darfur. I'm sure many of you heard about the region Darfur, where genocide and atrocities are taking place until today. I'm a legal advisor at Raoul Wallenberg Center for Human Rights. On October 10th, 2019, the Permanent Mission of the Republic of Sudan circulated a note to the United Nations General Assembly concerning Sudan's candidacy to the Human Rights Council. The note underscored the role of the Sudan Revolution of December 19, 2018 in creating a new reality in the political atmosphere pertaining to establishing code, a state of good governance and rule of law and respect of human rights, end of quote. The note further enumerated a list of pledges that the government of Sudan would undertake. Among other things, quote, Sudan will continue to its commitment during the transitional period to create a sustainable atmosphere in which to hold free and fair elections leading to a democratic, freely elected government. Here are the reasons we urge the United Nations General Assembly members and the international community as a whole not to renew Sudan's Human Rights Council membership. First, on October 25th, 2021, military leaders and their enablers staged a military coup, detained political dissidents, including the former Prime Minister Abdullah Hamdok and other ministers, limited civic space, and undermined the rule of law and the democratic transition that the people of Sudan have sacrificed for. Second, since the military coup, to date, the de facto authorities continue to use lethal force, including sexual and gender-based violence, to subdue anti-coup protesters. Third, in Darfur, during this year alone, the Sudanese security forces and their allied militias killed hundreds of civilians, and thousands of others were displaced. The government of Sudan failed miserably to conduct fair and transparent investigations, let alone hold perpetrators to account. Fourth, just a week ago, the government of Sudan ordered blocking one of the country's major news organizations, the Al Sudani newspaper. Moreover, the government of Sudan ordered the seizure of the Sudanese Bar Association headquarters. And following the military coup, leaders of the Sudan today have reinstated many of the Bashir regime's officials to hold their grips on power. The modest progress made by the transitional government towards improving human rights in Sudan now suffers a significant setback after the military coup. The government of Sudan has failed to undertake any of the pledges it made to preserve, promote, and protect human rights. The renewal of Sudan's membership undermines the very purpose of this body is meant to serve. The brave men and women of Sudan plead to the international community to hold military leaders to account for violating their internationally recognized human rights. In this brief, I therefore submit that as far as human rights are concerned, Sudan is incompetent to maintain its membership in the Human Rights Council, and Sudan membership could be reconsidered upon the restoration of the democratic transition and adherence to the rule of law. The international community and democratic nations instead must consider targeted sanctions against Sudan's school leaders and their neighbors. It is the minimum that the international community can do to support the Sudanese people's quest for freedom, peace, and justice. I thank you.
Thank you, Mutasim Ali. You've given us an important perspective on what's happening in Sudan, both the need for the international community to step up and hold them to account, but also a way forward if they come back to a path of democracy, human rights, and peace.